I just got done mourning. How's it going, everyone? My name is True Underdog, and it looks like Mortal Kombat 1 is not getting cancelled, at least according to a new insider who did speak directly to NetherRealm employees. So could it be true? Could Mortal Kombat 1 not be cancelled after all? Today, let's weigh all the information we have to find the truth, because another day means more Mortal Kombat 1 news. I'm covering it all the time on this channel, so if you want to stay up to date, then make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss any future videos. And then after watching, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a ton. And without any further ado, let's begin after a quick sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Filmora, available on Windows, Mac, Android, and iOS. As a beginner in video editing, you might feel overwhelmed by the myriad of expensive editing software available on the market. DaVinci is difficult and expensive to operate, and CapCut doesn't have screen recording functions. Instead, you should try Filmora, a powerful yet user-friendly editing tool that allows for seamless video creation. Just check out a few of these awesome features. Amazing screen recording that lets you record high-definition images without interrupting the game, allowing you to adjust the recording status at any time. Or how about speed ramping and motion tracking? By adjusting the clip speed, you can highlight epic moments, like slowing down gameplay to emphasize your aiming or speeding up the gameplay to enhance the excitement of a headshot and movement. Filmora has 21 AI features like voice cloning, portrait cutouts, translations, and more. Filmora also offers video effects, an AI music generator, AI stickers, and AI sound effects, allowing you to enhance the fun and visuals of your footage. There's over 20,000 music resources available and 30 genres to choose from, along with 10,000 sound effects and over 500 stickers. But I'm personally a big fan of the split screen feature. It looks really cool and is perfect for showcasing epic gameplay montages. As you can see, Filmora is an amazing screen recording and editing software that can instantly share to social media. I highly recommend you download Filmora and try it out today. Alright, and back to the video. If you've been anywhere online lately in the past couple of days, then you heard the news that Mortal Kombat 1 has been cancelled. After the T-1000 and Conan finally dropped, the game's not getting any more new content. Instead, WB told NetherRealm to drop everything and just begin working on the next game. However, I'm not quite sure if Mortal Kombat 1 is getting cancelled anymore. So as mentioned earlier, let's weigh all the facts and try to find the truth. This first tweet comes from MK1 Insider, which, as his name suggests, the guy does sometimes have information from the inside about Mortal Kombat 1. So alright, here's the tweet. I'm going to read it verbatim. Nothing concrete, but I have gotten word that Mortal Kombat 1 is not done yet. It is just word of mouth from some former co-workers though, so take it with a grain of salt. It's at least some hope though. Listen, at this point, I'll take any good news I can get. Fate Unknown said that Mortal Kombat 1 was cancelled, and he's a verified insider as well, who's right 99% of the time. And as a result, I believe Fate most of the time, and on top of that, MK1 Insider did say this is not concrete information. And right below his comment, America Raw called him out and said, how can this be considered over Fate? How are your sources more reliable, and did they directly contradict Fate? A genuine question, I hope you're right. And MK1 Insider responds by saying, that's why I said take it with a grain of salt. They've been in the building more recently than I have. That's why I said I would just reach out and try to give people some hope or confirm that the game is dead. Okay, so once again, nothing concrete, but according to some people that recently worked at NetherRealm Studios, or at least in the building of NetherRealm Studios, according to them, Mortal Kombat 1 has not been cancelled. They're still working on the game and gonna keep making content. It's not a lot to go on, but some people will take any little bit of hope, and you know what? I'm in that group as well. If the game is done, then let it be done. However, right now, nobody is certain, so I'll take any tiny bit of hope that I can grab onto. But fear not, there's even more good news that supports the claim of Mortal Kombat 1 not being dead. Because get this, Season 2 of the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Competition has just been announced, and I mean just yesterday. That's right, let's go ahead and have a look at this tweet. I'll pull it up on screen right now. Season 2 of the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Competition kicks off in Mexico City. The venue is at the Marriott Mexico City Reforma Hotel Executive Lounge, and the dates are from February 22nd to the 23rd in the year 2025. The registration starts in January. Stay tuned to @NRS Esports for more information. Yeah, this new information I think could also support the idea that Mortal Kombat 1 is not being cancelled after all. Because why would NetherRealm, and more importantly WB, be funding a brand new tournament of a game that's dead? Like, not only is the game getting cancelled, but also everybody online with social media access also believes the game is getting cancelled. So why now would you announce a tournament unless the game is actually not cancelled after all? That just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see why, if a game is dying and cancelled, that you would suddenly start a new tournament. A pro tournament event nonetheless, which lasts for several months. Why would you do that if the game is getting canceled? I'm just saying it doesn't make much sense to me why that would be the case. But here's one more piece of information that I find interesting. Fate Unknown, the man I mentioned earlier who is responsible for leaking a bunch of key information about Mortal Kombat 1, has officially said that he's done. That's right, he's no longer going to be leaking any information about Mortal Kombat 1. And apparently that's because NetherRealm and WB are now actively looking for him. They're trying to find out who this insider is. And of course a leaker never wants that kind of attention, so it makes sense that now he's going into hiding. However, it does have me asking one very important question. Why now is WB and NetherRealm going after this guy? If the game's canceled, then who cares if he's leaking stuff? The game's done. It doesn't make sense now to go after the leaker if there's nothing new coming to the game. Why would you care at this point? Just move on to the next game. So that just has me wondering, what if Mortal Kombat 1 is not getting canceled and there's actually more stuff coming to the game, and that's why NetherRealm and WB are trying to find this insider. Now with all that said, like everything else mentioned in today's video, take it with a grain of salt, because this opinion in particular is just how I feel about things. To me personally, it makes no sense why a developer and game publisher would go after a leaker when the game's already dead and everyone knows that it's been canceled. I don't get why they would do that, which is why in my opinion, I think that Fate Unknown stopping all leaks and going into hiding because they're hunting him could foreshadow that the game has more stuff coming. But once again, that's just my opinion. I'll put his final post on screen right now. However, I've hidden information that spoils the upcoming characters for Kombat Pack 3 just in case people don't want to know, and also because I'm planning another video around that topic. So alright, here's the most recent post and possibly the final post from Fate Unknown himself on Reddit Mortal Kombat leaks, and it's titled The End. Hello, you may have recently seen I gave the news that Mortal Kombat 1 DLC has been cancelled. This has spread further than the MK community, and I do not want the attention, so I am stepping away from leaking. I was going to stay around until Conan and the T-1000 were done, but I am going to end it now. I will not have info on future NetherRealm games. For my final post, here is further info about the cancelled DLC. First, Chaos Reign sales were not the only reason. There was multiple reasons the team was pushed to move on, but the sales were the big reason. The NetherRealm team really wanted to do the DLC and are not happy about it, but they have no choice. Second, I do not know what the story stuff would have been. It did not make it far enough for me to learn anything about the details, sorry. Third, the final combat pack was meant to be 6 characters, 5 Mortal Kombat characters, and 1 guest character. Less guests are due to a lot of reasons, but mostly as a thank you to Mortal Kombat fans for sticking with the game. As mentioned earlier, I'm going to keep the Kombat Pack 3 characters a secret until next video. I do not know the guest, but I am told they wanted to get a highly requested character. That is all. Goodbye, everyone. And there you have it, everyone. The final post from Fate Unknown about Mortal Kombat 1. He was the verified insider that constantly did leak some really important stuff about Mortal Kombat 1. And it looks like we're not going to hear anything from this guy for a decent while. But now finally, there's one more thing I wanted to mention that I really should not mention, but for the sake of today's topic, I feel like I need to speak about this. I was actually told the guest characters for Mortal Kombat 1's Kombat Pack 3. That's right, and I've known for months now, which is why I find it so interesting that somehow Fate Unknown is not aware of the guest character. Or should I say guest characters? That's right, I was told there would be 2 guest characters, and I was told both of them. And I'm not going to give any details because I don't want to out this employee that straight up told me who the characters were, but they did, and it's confirmed because I was shown more than just word of mouth. I was given actual evidence of the upcoming guest characters. However, ironically enough, I did not know anything about the returning Mortal Kombat characters. I was only told about the guest characters for some reason. Anyway, the only reason I bring this up at all is because Fate Unknown for some reason did not know about the guest character, which you'd think he would because he's a verified insider, and I'm just a YouTuber, so how did I know but Fate Unknown was not aware? However, the online response to this post has been very mixed, like the idea of just 2 guest characters. A lot of people find this fishy because in this game, NetherRealm has been shoving guest characters into the combat pack every single time. In fact, even in Mortal Kombat 11, they were doing this. Every combat pack had at least 2 guest characters, so the idea of just 1 feels kinda crazy. I understand Fate Unknown said this was done for the fans, but game publishers don't care about the existing fans. They care about more sales, and that's why they add the guest characters to the combat packs. And I'm pretty sure game publishers have the final say on who's included in the combat packs, which is why once again, I'm skeptical. I do trust Fate Unknown, the guy has been right 99% of the time, but I just wanted to share my one final perspective on this matter. As stated earlier at the very start of this video, it could be that Mortal Kombat 1 is really canceled, and I made a full video covering this topic if you wanted to check it out, and a follow-up video that is way more entertaining if you want to check that out as well. Both of these videos are a lot of fun, and I highly recommend you watch both of them. But now it's finally time to put up my favorite comments from the last two videos, because I told you I would pick my favorite comments and post them in the next video, so here you go. It was difficult too to pick my favorites because I get hundreds of comments on all my videos. But for me personally, these were the coolest comments that I wanted to post. Another day means more Mortal Kombat 1 news. Thanks for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, it helps my channel out a ton. And then if you haven't already, keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.